Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be installing Delta 155140 tub and shower sliding glass door. If you have just a shower, this will not work. This is for the tub and shower combo. As with any installation, preparation is the key. So we're going to make sure that everything is included prior to installing, so we don't get halfway through and have an uh-oh moment, find out we're missing something. So we're going to verify everything is here first. Then we'll prep the tub for the installation, and then we're going to install it. So let's unpack, make sure we have everything, and we'll go from there. Now be careful, because these are very thick and these are heavy. Be very, very careful handling these. So lift it out. Slide the box out, and there you have it. I'm just going to walk these right there. On the box, it's pretty well self-explanatory and has a lot of information, so I advise you to go through, just read over this real quick, and everything is numbered. See, it's step one, what you will need to assemble your door. Step 1, glass panel. There it is. We unbox this, and we have right there two glass panels. That is all that is included in this, just the 2 glass panels. Step 2, track assembly kit. Step 3, shower door handle. Okay, see, step 2, track assembly kit. It says right here, this box contains 1 top track, 1 bottom track, 2 side jambs, installation parts. So let's unbox it and check and make sure we have all that. It's all wrapped up. So let's just tear this out. We'll see if we have everything here. There's a rubber piece there. Let's see, there's something inside here. Okay. Let's see, we've got everything here. That is the top rail. This is the bottom rail. 2 jambs on the side. We have this rubber piece. Here's all the hardware. End caps. So it looks like instructions. Looks like everything is there. Now with anything, preparation is key always. As far as the shower enclosure goes, you want to make sure you cleaned it all off. There's no oils on it, no shampoos, no soaps or anything on it. But as an added precaution, I will always go another step. Some good old rubbing alcohol. I will pour on a rag and go over just to make sure there's no residue whatsoever left on the surface, so when it comes time to do the caulking, it will adhere much better on a clean surface. So I will always go an extra step, do the whole perimeter with rubbing alcohol just to make sure it's all clean and prepped and ready. So let me do that, and then we're going to do some preliminary measurements to make sure we're good to go. Now on the packaging, If you read everything, it'll give you a little bit of a hint and information on everything you're going to need to know prior to the installation. So if you do go and you may get stuck and not sure what to do, you can always, with your smartphone, scan this little code and it'll take you to a site and it'll give you installation videos and tips. So if you need a little extra information with your smartphone, scan that and it'll take you there. Now, as far as measuring goes, this says 60 inch, but it will accommodate a width. The smallest width of your tub opening being 50 and 1/8. To the widest is a 59 and 3/8 width. Height wise, it's 58 and 1/8. So let's measure ours and we should be good within this parameter. Okay, from our measurements on the width, we're right about 55 3/4. That's being tight. So we're well within those parameters, so we're good to go. Now on the side gems, do not cut at all. They are pre-measured for the height of the doors. If you cut these down by accident, you might as well stop now because you need new ones. So make sure you do not cut these. Right now we're going to dry fit this to the enclosure. Hold it against the wall. Make sure it's plumb. Bring it down. As you see, I got a gap here. So I'm going to have to file this back portion round to fit the roundness of the tub right here. You want a solid fit, so I'm going to have to contour that a little to make this gap go away so it sits down there a little more flush. Now it doesn't take much. I just have a simple file here, and basically what I'm doing, just rounding that little corner off. Do it on both ends. Dry fit it again until this corner is enough where it sits into that edge of the shower there. Just a little bit at a time. Take your time. Don't rush it. Make sure you get a good solid fit, and then we'll do the next step. So I'm going to try both sides here. Let's go see what it looks like. Remember, there was a gap there. Look at that. Just a little bit of filing on the back here, and we're good to go. So that's done. Let's do the other side, and then we can go to the next step. Now, putting these side rails, you want them equal from the outside both sides. So what I use, my combo square. Make sure both of them are the same distance from the outside in. Now, I'm just going to make sure they're plumb. Get them where they're right. Apply a little bit of pressure. Not to move it. Take my drill. I'm going to go in the existing hole. This drill bit is about the same size as this hole. I'm just going to make a mark on the other side so I have a level pilot hole going in that matches the hole in the rail here. I'll take the rail out, drill a hole through, put the mounting hardware in. So without moving this, putting slight pressure on the rail, let's make a little mark. There's a little hole right there. I'll take my drill bit, complete the pilot hole through, and put the mounting hardware on. Don't put a lot of pressure pushing into. You don't want to, especially fiberglass, you don't want to chip it, crack it. Let the drill bit do the work. Make it too much noise. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to put the screw in here. This flexes, put it in here. Put it like this. Whoops. There you go. Just kind of push in there. I'm going to line that up. Go right there. And then screw it in. On the bottom and the top, you put these little bumpers in there. Put that in there. Go through. Make sure you get them level like this, so both doors hit each side. And the same thing for the top, and that's it. Okay, with the side rails mounted, the next step, we're going to do the bottom rail. Now if you see, if this is on the bottom, this has a slight slope to it, down. So the high side is the outside, this is the inside. That way the water, when it gets on here, it'll naturally run right off and drain in, back into the tub. So we need to get the width of the bottom. Cut this. Don't cut the top and bottom the same. Cut the bottom individually, top individually after you measure it. So let's measure the bottom and then we'll cut this. Okay, we're measuring the inside on both. So take your tape measure from inside to the other side inside and we'll get our measurement. So let me see what this is coming out to be. We're looking right about, let me get over here so you can see it, 54 11/16. And we'll see how it fits. Then it's 54 11/16. I'll mark right there. So I'm going to cut that there, and if it's a little big or tight, I'd rather be a little tight. Take a file it down until it fits good. There's my mark. I'm going to bring this down right before it hits. And that's where I want it right there. So I'm going to hold this firmly and cut. Nice and smooth. Let the blade cut, don't rush it. Alright, lay it in and see how it fits. So you gotta make any adjustments. Good fit. Now you got the top cut. There we go. The next thing we got to do, we got to put these T-straps in, hang them up here on the channel, just slide them to the end. A little hole, I'm going to put my mark. That easy. Now do both sides. So 1/8 inch drill bit. That's that. Put the T-strap back in there, and I can put the screw in. It's like that. Screws in. So do the other side the same way. Now putting that screw up onto that T-bracket, I suggest you get a 6-inch extension or a long screwdriver or a Phillips head screwdriver to get in there to get leverage, because it's in there kind of tight. So if you have an impact driver or if you have a drill, you can get one of these. It'd make it much easier to get that up in there. Now this part's a little tricky. You've got to make sure it's done right. We're going to put the hangers on the glass doors. These are all in their separate little Ziplocs. The screws are already in there. So undo the screw. Very careful not to lose this little bitty, really flexible little rubber washer. That's a little bushing like that goes in here. When you go to put these doors, you're probably going to have to get somebody to help you because they are extremely heavy. On these doors, you'll see a sticker. You got a sticker on this end, it's on this side, not this side. Sticker. It tells you when you put these on the door, make sure this ribbed side is on the sticker side. So whatever side this little sticker is, that's how you put this on. So this will put on a little bushing inside here. Don't lose it, be careful with it. Slide this over it and make sure that the ribbed side is on the sticker side of the glass. So let me find my hole here. Put that in and screw these in. There we go. Just going to tighten these up. Now these are heavy, so don't be afraid to get someone to help you on this part. So I'm just going to hang this up on the inside channel. Look at that, nice and smooth. Now in the directions, they say to measure and get your midpoint. Me, I shut the door. I'm going to shut this one. I'm going to put this right in the middle of them so that it's even between both doors. I'm going to use my marker and mark the 2 holes here. So not like that, like that. Right there. You can see right here and right there are my marks. So we're going to get an 1/8 inch drill bit, drill these 2 holes. Take this little piece and slide it down, line it up with them holes, and I'm going to screw these in, and this one go. Handles are pretty easy. So basically, put this on the inside, put the bushing in the middle of them, take out part of the packing thing now. This you just screw in. Now do the other side and put the bar in before you get everything tight. Then you can use the inside. You just crank this down, tighten it to get where you want it. But you want to make sure they're all lined up. Now, put this in here. Take up the little packing thing. Get that in there a little bit. It has a little notch in it, so it only goes in one way. There, find the notch. Here it is. Just use it finger tight in the back. Well, there you go. Start to finish. It's all done. The only thing I didn't do is because it's my preference. I wanted everything fitted, make sure everything works. So now I'm going to take that divider out, take these doors out, and I'm going to run a bead of caulking all around it. Make sure that's done, seated good. Let it set for 24 hours, put everything back in there, and it's completed. But I like to make sure everything fits properly, works properly before I do that step. That's my last step. They wanted you to put the caulking in, when you put the bottom rail in. I chose to wait because you still have a lot of movement going on. You don't want that caulking to come apart. So that was the only thing I would change, is make sure it all fits. Everything's working properly. Doors slide smoothly. Now take it off. Put your caulking around it. Let it set overnight. Put the doors back in, and your divider, and you're good to go. I will say you better get a squeegee. You want to keep these clean. That's it. If you get stuck, have any questions, maybe not too sure about a step, check out delta.com. If you have a smartphone, on your packaging, on the doors, there is a code. Scan it, it takes you right there. Check out the videos for quick tips on installation. Thanks for watching.